Good morning, good evening, and good in-betweening. My name is Zinx, and today I want to talk about the top 5 things that Overwatch is doing right. Number 1. Well thought out control schemes. Now the first thing that struck me when I started playing Overwatch was I think most people who tried Mei, for example, the ice thing, immediately started walking out of spawn, tried to sprint somewhere, and turned into a giant ice block. If you're not aware, the game works on a system of abilities that you can use, similar to a MOBA. Most champions have an alternate fire and right click for their weapon, then a special ability on their E key, and a special ability on shift. For Soldier 76, shift activates your sprinting. For Reaper, your shift activates a wraith form, allowing you to get away from things. This is the first time that a game has sort of changed the rules of what I can and cannot press on the keyboard, or what I should and shouldn't press on the keyboard. And after a while of playing, it became really intuitive. Just using shift to dash around on Genji with your slash and your E to reflect is just something that never really occurred to me before for shooters like TF2 and whatnot, which didn't have sprints. This sort of reprogramming of the key set that we're used to in first-person shooters is a very grand step forward, and I'm happy to see developers finally taking that into account. There are often keys that you rebind for quicker use on certain abilities or items or things like that. The fact that they've gone ahead and done that in this game shows that we're making steps forward in terms of how we interact with games with keyboard and mouse. Number 2, depth of characters. Every single character appears to have a very in-depth story. Some are hinted to, some are not quite explained, but they go into depth in their dialogue between other characters. So overall, I think they've done a great job defining the characters, and I think this really adds to the feel of the game, and not just the immersion, because there's no single-player aspect to this game, but in every level you can see the world around you. You can see what's been going on in the world. You can see the interactions between the characters, and it's really great. I think it's sort of that next level of thinking that they've put into it, which really adds a depth level to the game itself. Number 3, fast-paced gameplay. The average match time in Overwatch is anywhere between 5 to 10, maybe 15 minutes if the game is really, really back and forth, which can be extremely exciting, on a payload map especially. The respawn timers are pretty damn short, and the distance between two ends of the map are so well crafted by the dev. I applaud them for taking as much time as they did, I'm sure, to really fine-tune the pathways you can take to get from point A to point B. It makes it feel like a frantic dash to get to the next point, to utilize the moments in a match where you have the upper hand, where you can use your ultimates, where they're a man down or something like that. And when you die, to not feel too burdened by your run back to the point sometimes. And when you kill them, to not feel too burdened by the fact that their base is right there if you're the attacking team getting on point B. Hello, cat. Okay. In my opinion, the fast-paced gameplay is probably one of the most, if not the most addicting thing about Overwatch. It's really easy to just jump in and play and give it your all. Because the matches don't last so long, it makes Overwatch a pretty great game for those who don't have a lot of time to play games. Number 4 on my list is gameplay-based unlocks. If you're not aware, you gain cosmetic items in Overwatch such as skins, sprays, emotes, and voice lines through opening loot crates. Loot boxes, no trademark there. Loot boxes are awarded to you when you level up, and I believe after release you will be able to purchase loot boxes using real-world money. With loot boxes being awarded to you via you level up, you are being awarded rewards for just playing the game. Let that sink in for a moment. You play the game, and you get stuff. Now I know not every game can do this. Overwatch just happens to have a very good setting to be able to do that, and with the support from Blizzard, it's a viable model for them. I'm playing the game, I'm having fun, and as an aside, I'm getting a loot box with a chance at something that'll just make me look cool, make one of my characters look cool. I didn't know a thing about Zarya the tank until I got one of the legendary skins for her. Yeah, she's strong. She's very strong. In either case, I think gameplay-based unlocks are extremely good for games like this. The crates that were available in Team Fortress 2 did the same thing, though I don't like the aspect of having chests and needing keys to unlock them. It's two different things. I don't know. When you get a duplicate skin or spray, as is possible, it will be turned into currency in the game that is then used to purchase specific items. Number 5. Variance in style of play. Blizzard has done a really great job at balancing out the heroes to not only be unique in their appeals and personalities, but also unique in their playstyle. Pretty much every single hero that is available to us right now is played in a different way. Reinhardt is a great defense champion. Winston's good for attacking sometimes. D.Va is a great support tank or a supplementary tank. Lucio performs his healing abilities different to Mercy does, different to what was the other one? And the point there is that no champion exists purely because of another champion. Some complement each other, some counter each other, but none of them need other heroes to make themselves viable. Pretty much every hero has a unique playstyle and a unique range of abilities, catering to a huge amount of people. In conclusion, there's something for everyone playing Overwatch. If you're someone that enjoyed Team Fortress 2, or even Counter-Strike, or even Call of Duty or Battlefield, even if you don't have a lot of time on your hands, I would highly recommend purchasing Overwatch. So thanks for watching, guys. This has just been my top 5 list of what Overwatch has been for me. I'd be excited to see in the comments what you guys think about the game, if you have played it or even if you can compare it to some other games. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, it helps more than you know. And subscribe for weekly gaming related content. With the upcoming beta of World of Warcraft, expect to see more maybe coverage of that, who knows, yeah? So, until next time, I've been Zinx, you've been the internet, see you around.